You want to switch off the camera? So we are talking about solving inequalities, and you know what is inequality, right? Whenever there is not a equal to sign and you have greater than or less than sign, then we call it an inequality. Let's take an example. Suppose we have 2 raised to power x greater than 3. This is an inequality.
Yeah.
Right? And how do you solve this? Normally, if had it been 2 raised to power x equal to 3, then you would have taken log on both the sides, log to the base 10. So it becomes 2 raised to power x, and this is log to the base 10 of 3. This becomes x log to the base 10 of 2, and this becomes log 3. I don't have to show base 10, and x is equal to log 3 upon log 2. You put in the values, and that's how you will solve it, correct?
Yeah.
That's how you will solve this. Exactly the same thing we need to do here also. Okay, the same thing we need to do here also, just that we have to take care of a few things. What are the few things that you need to take care? Okay, you will write it down now. 1, you have to write these important pointers. Note, whenever you're taking inequalities, first thing that you need to take care is, I'll show you what it means. If, can you tell me what is the base here? What is the base?
2.
This base is 2. So if base is greater than 1, okay? Base of the log is greater than 1. Then you have to take the inequality. The inequality sign remains the same. The inequality remains the same. Right? Okay. Second, if base is less than 1, okay? Matlab base will be in such a way that it is between 0, this is your base, and 1. Matlab it is less than 1 but greater than 0. All right? Then inequality sign is reversed.
So this is just the negative positive thing, right? Which we've discussed before.
This is negative positive thing is the third thing. Okay. Negative positive thing is the third thing. That's my third.
But won't it be the same only? Because
yes, but if you
find it will become negative.
Yes, it will automatically become negative. Right. You're right. Okay. So अब now एक point और लिखना है हमको यहाँ पे. So this part is understood, right? But if the base is straight away, so you don't need to actually figure out what is the, you know that the log, the moment you take the log, it will get negative. So you need to take care of it, right?
Yeah.
You have to take care of the sign, okay? Now, another point to be noted is, this happens because when y is equal to log to the base a of x, this function, if you plot this, if you make the graph for this, you will see that it is always an increasing function when a is greater than 1. Okay? The graph for this is always an increasing function and is a decreasing function when the value of a is less than 1 and greater than 0. All right. And the next thing that you need to remember is, when you're dealing with these, next thing that you need to remember is that if on both sides we divide with a negative number, then inequality needs to be changed. Needs to be reversed. I hope this part is clear.
Yeah.
These are the rules. Okay. This part is clear, Aditi?
Yeah.
Now we are going to, basis these, we are going to talk about some questions. Okay. If you have understood the previous stuff, most of it, you will be able to understand this also. So your first question is, how will you solve 0.6 raised to power x is less than 0.7? Solve this.
Is it 0.6, 0.7 something? 0.698.
Yes, the answer will be 0.698. Now here, you must have taken x log 0.6.
X
Now,
is greater than 0.698, right?
X is greater than, you change the inequality sign?
Yeah.
Because log 6, which is 0.6 is 0.6 is less than 1, isn't it? So when you do log of this, you get a negative number. Hai na? Log of this, you get a negative number, correct? Isn't it?
Yeah.
That is why at the end, you must have done this log of 0.7, and this becomes, the moment you do, you're going to bring this on this, the other side, you know that x will be greater than 0.698 instead of this. And that happens because of these two pointers here, correct? Right? Okay. Next question. 4 times 3 raised to power x minus 2x minus 1 is greater than 5. You have to give the final answer. You have to give the answer as base, in terms of base 10.
How will we do this?
Okay. So for this also, what you're going to do is, you will take log on both sides. So log to the base 10, 4, 3 raised to power 2x minus 1, keep that in one bracket, is greater than log of 5, correct?
Yeah.
Right? Acha. There is one way is that you do like this. Other way would be, instead of doing it like this, can I bring my 4 on this side? Can I just modify this statement as keeping the 4 on this side? So it becomes 5 upon 4. 4 we brought on this side. This 4, can I do that? Yeah. Okay. After that, you take a log. So it becomes 2x minus 1 log 3 is greater than log of 5 upon 4. This log will be log to the base 10 on both sides.
Yeah.
Right? Open the bracket. 2x log 3 greater than, 2x log 3 minus
2x minus 1, right?
So 2x log 3 minus log 3 is greater than log 5 upon 4, right?
Is it necessary to open the bracket?
Yeah.
Can we like take log 3 to the other side and divide it?
Yeah, you can do that also. You can do that also. Okay, then it becomes, but better to open, whenever you have such a thing, no, better to open it. So 2x log 3 is greater than log 5 upon 4 plus log 3, right?
Yeah.
So x will be greater than log 5 upon 4 plus log 3 upon 2 log 3, right? And this last thing we can write it as log of 5 upon 4 plus log of 3 upon log of 9. Bas. We are not supposed to do anything further after this because the question is telling us give the answer as base 10.
Oh, I had solved this already.
So that's
what
you
I
will,
did was 2x minus 1 greater than log 5 upon 4 upon log 3 because I took log 3 to the other side.
okay.
So now what can I do?
Okay. Once you've done this, when you make the x as the subject, are you getting the same answer?
What is the answer?
Log 5 upon 4 plus log 3 upon log 9.
No, I completely solved it, right? So I'll just solve this first then.
Till where have you done similar?
The answer is same, the final answer for both. So should I leave it till log 5 upon 4 upon log 3? But then 2x minus 1 is still on the other side.
Right, and we have to make x as the subject. So we need to bring this on the other side. So you got it. Should I do it once for you? The way you do? Huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I think I can just take plus 1 on the other side and then divide it by 2. And log 3 into 2. So that will become log 9. 2 log 3 becomes log 9.
And then what about the denominator log 3? That is there?
Yeah, that becomes log 9 because of the 2. But what about the plus 1?
So that plus 1 is extra, right?
That is actually plus log 3.
Which is also the same thing because I think you're getting, if I break it, suppose I do it like this, log 5 upon 4 upon log 9 plus log 3 upon 2 log 3 instead of log 9, 2 log 3 instead of log 9. This will get cancelled. So are you getting 1 upon 2 like this?
No. I'll just do it from this method. Yeah, done.
Done? Okay, next question. Solve this.
Is it x is less than equal to 1.61?
X is less than equal to 1.61. Absolutely correct. Solve this. You have to note that 0.4 is less than 1.
X is greater than 7.54.
X is greater than 7.54. You reverse the symbol. Is this this?
Yeah.
Yeah. X is greater than 7.54. Positive आ गया ना last में. 1 second, I'll just check this out. Yeah, absolutely correct. Next question. Now this is going to be a word problem. Okay. So the question says, question number 5. How many terms of GP series? GP series में 2 है plus 2 into 1.1 plus 2 into 1.1 square plus 2 into 1.1 cube plus, it will continue, must be taken for the sum to exceed 1000.
So the sum should be greater than 1000.
The sum, yeah, should be, you have to tell the number of terms so that the sum should be greater than, sum should be whatever, the sum has to be greater than 1000. Yeah. So how will you solve this now? Why is it coming like this?
So first we'll find the sum, right?
First you will find the sum. For finding the sum, क्या
But
करना
we
होगा?
don't even have the number of terms.
हाँ, तो वही निकालना है हमको. How are we going to deal with this?
So sum will be a into r minus
a into
r minus 1. R raised to n minus 1 upon r minus 1.
Right. अब बताओ a क्या है? How much is a?
2.
2. How much is r?
1.1.
1.1. और हमें क्या कैलकुलेट करना है?
The n.
N. So n we don't know. And what else do we know? Do we know Sn?
No.
It should exceed 1000. So to reach 1000, can we find out first how much would be needed? How many terms would be needed to reach 1? So Sn, let's calculate with Sn is equal to 1000. Okay? So
is equal to greater than.
That we will do later. Then whatever value for n we will get, we will say that n has to be greater than this number in the final answer. Got it, na?
Yeah.
Okay, so figure out now. So this is 1000 is equal to 2 1.1 ka raised to power n
So
minus
0.1 will go on the other side.
1.1 minus 1, right? So first bring
That
whatever,
will become 100.
okay, and divided by 2.
Divided by 2. Yeah. Then plus 1.
1.1 raised to power n minus 1 plus 1 ho jayega, so this will become 51.
So 102 upon 2.
Right.
Yeah.
So now you have this. Now how do I get the value of n?
N log 1.1 is greater than log 51.
Log 1.1 is equal to log of 51. Okay. Then n is equal
So
to
we take n is greater than log 51 upon log 1.1.
log 1.1. इसकी value बताओ कितनी आ रही है? Calculate and tell me.
41.3. So 42, I think.
So the n has to, we can't have this number. So n has to be greater than 42 terms. Clear?
Yeah.
Done? Understood? Very nice. Next question. Just a moment. This was question number 5, right?
Yeah. Is it like 300,000 plus 20 upon 100 raised to n will be equal to 600,000?
Okay. So first of all, always think of this, that it is the number of bacteria is 30,000, 300,000. And then 300,000 plus there is an increase of 300,000 into, there's a 20% increase raised to whatever.
Yeah, sorry, that's what I meant.
Right, raised to n. So can I just take this 300,000 as common, make it 1 plus 20 upon 100 raised to n, right? So that becomes, you're getting my point?
But the n will be on only 20
So
upon
this will
100, right?
behave like, you remember what is an AP?
Yeah.
You remember what is an AP? AP में हम क्या करते थे? Do you remember what is the formula for AP? AP?
A plus n minus 1d.
A plus P in AP as in the compound interest. So
Compound interest.
Compound interest, yeah. So how we used to do these questions? So remember that all your growth and decay, these kind of questions will always be done by compounding, because every month, every second, or whatever, every year, whatever is the compounding happening, you always do like this, right? It is rate upon 100 raised to power n.
Yeah.
Right? So because these are exponential growth, okay? Such growths are what kind of growth?
Exponential.
Exponential growth. Suppose it is a decay, then what will be the formula? A is equal to P 1 minus R upon 100 raised to n. This is a decay. Okay, so where do we use this? In radioactivity. All your radioactivity questions will be dealt like this. all your exponential growth questions like compounding.
So this is not a inequality question.
It is not an inequality questions. These are general questions where we use logs. These are word problems where we use logs. Okay. So compound interest, in inequality, whatever you learned, that is the only thing, not much there. So you just need to take care of 2-3 things which I told you, and accept that you have to solve it the way you solve any other equality questions. Okay, so compound interest, bacterial growth, bacterial growth, all of these questions, they will need this kind of formula. All decay questions will need this formula. Okay?
Yeah.
So now look at the question here. It says, so looking at the question, you had no idea that we are going to
N is number of hours, right?
in the here in n is the number of hours for this particular question. Okay.
So it's 3.80.
T is equal to
3.802.
Okay, so you solved it already. So T is approximately equal to 3.802 hours, right? Which means it's 9 a.m. right now. है ना? So 9 में हम 3 hours add करते हैं तो कितना हुआ?
12 p.m.
12, approximately it is 12 p.m. Right?
But then it's 3.802. Shouldn't it be 4 hours approximately?
3.802 would not mean 4 hours. It means 3 hours and some minutes. So 802 will be converted into hours by dividing it by 60. So just check how much do you get by dividing 802 by 60.
13.3. 13.4, yeah.
Approximate time would be 12 plus
12.
12. So 802 divided by 60 is approximately 13.4. Yani ki approximately we'll say 13 minutes. Now 9 o'clock tha na? 9 में 3 hours 12 minutes 13 minutes you are adding. 3 hours and 12 minutes you're adding, right?
Yeah.
Clear hua?
Yeah.
It is 3 hours and 3.8 hours. 8.8 hours to convert to seconds, we multiply by or divide by 60. This is 3.8 hours and 3.8 hours को convert करेंगे तो you multiply, no?
Yeah.
Yeah, you will multiply, not divide. Yeah. There's something wrong here. You multiply this. 1 second. Answer will be approximately same, but because your answer was in 3.802 hours, so which means 3 hours plus 0.802 hours. 3 hours is okay. 802 को हमको convert करना होगा. So 0.802 has to be multiplied by 60.
Do we have to write minutes also?
We will have to, because it's asking you at what time will there be this. So what time you have to tell. So it's 12 hours plus 48 minutes approximately. So it's not 12:13, it should be 12:48 is the time.
So we divided in 0.8, multiplied 0.802 by 60.
Multiply that by 60 because you're converting hours into minutes. No? So I did it other way around earlier. So that's not correct. This is the correct answer. This is the time when the bacteria are at this level. Okay, na? Now, can you figure out what is the time for the other one, 2 million bacteria?
How many zeros does it have?
2 million. Okay. 2 million is, write down. That's equal to 2 multiplied by 10 raised to power 6. That's 2 million.
6 zeros. Is it to be done the same way?
Same way, and final time that needs to be calculated.
I'm getting this n in negative.
Negative.
Yeah. Oh no, wait, I made a mistake.
Have you completed logs in school?
No, right now we are doing AS. Are we doing natural logs also today?
Oh, yes, yes.
Is it 10.4 the n value?
The B part you are getting as T is approximately equal to 10.4 hours, right? 405, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Which means 10 hours.
So
Plus
10 hours, 24 minutes.
10 hours, 24 minutes. Very good. Hours, which you will convert into minutes by multiplying by 60. So 10 hours and 24 minutes.
7:24
7:24 AM or PM?
p.m.
PM. That's your final answer. Clear?
Yeah.
Now, I hope this part is understood, right, Aditi? Clearly?
Yeah.
So now we move to the new topic. And this is going to be, even this is very simple. It's natural logs.
Is there any worksheet for
There is. Yes. Let me give you 1 second. I'll give that worksheet. You can see the things clearly, right? This one is 9/8. And you can see it, right?
Yeah. It's only this much.
This is a small worksheet.
So what's below that, log 9 upon what?
9/8.
Okay. Are there answers?
I'm giving you. Okay, you're able to see?
Yeah. Done.
Done. Next, we move to natural logs. Few important things before you actually start doing the questions. First thing, natural logs are logs with a special base. What is the special base? It's called E. Now you should know that E is an irrational number. Do you know what is an irrational number?
Yeah, kind of.
Well, a number which cannot be put in a P by Q form, just like pi. Pi, you cannot put in a P by Q form because it's 3.14 or something, it's a never ending number, right? So that's an irrational number. In the same way, E, which has an approximate value of 2.718, and this just keeps on continuing, it's an irrational number. Clear? So here, what we are going to talk about here is that there is some output y which is equal to e raised to power x. So this particular number raised to power x, some real number. Okay, that's called, this kind of a function is called as an exponential function. Okay, is this understood? This is called as an exponential function. Okay, so if you can see from here very clearly that in this, if you see this, this is the value, e is the base, and x is the exponent, right?
Yeah.
Which means if I take a log, then it should become log to the base e of y is equal to x. Am I right in saying that?
Yeah.
Right? Okay. Now, this log to the base e is what we call as, either you call it as log to the base e or you call it as ln. You can see it in your calculator that it shows ln. That is ln y, which means log to the base e.
Log to the base e is ln.
ln. Clear?
Yeah.
Okay, this is understood. It's very simple, no? Just that a base is changing, nothing else. No rocket science here. Okay? Now, how do we put it on a graph? Okay, I'm going to show you something. Yeah, here. Do you see that?
Yeah.
Now, in this graph, do you see that there is this y which is equal to e raised to power x? That's the exponential graph. Okay. This is an exponential graph, which means there is a continuous growth happening. Okay, if you plot it, if you put y is equal to e raised to power x, what will happen? Let's say when you put x is equal to 0. So y is equal to e raised to power x. Let's say x is equal to 0. What will be the value for y? When x is equal to 0, y will be 1.
Yeah.
Sorry, 1 second. Y is equal to e raised to power x. X is equal to 0. So y will be equal to 1. X is equal to 2. Then y will have some value which is e raised to power 2. E raised to power 2, which will, whatever the number it will give, it will be a positive number, right? Right? If you take x is equal to -1. So y will become a very small number because it will become 1 upon e raised to 1 upon e.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you take e raised to power -2, it will become y is equal to 1 upon e square. So this number is really small. And as it is going up, it is going bigger and bigger and bigger. Small to big hota ja raha hai. Do you see that? And it's not a line. If you put all of them, connect all of these dots, you will get this kind of a curve. This kind of a curve. This part is understood. That what is y is equal to e raised to power x. One thing that is very important here when you sketch this graph is x is equal to 0. At x equals to 0, y will be 1. So that's the y-intercept.
Yeah.
Okay. Now in the same way, if you plot y is equal to ln x, with that you get an.
What is the difference between the two?
The difference between this is a logarithmic
Like,
graph.
are they derived from the other one?
Yeah. So like the way we said here, it's the same. It's the taking log of that, right? Log of this. Now I will tell you one important pointer here. Okay. So first of all, the log of x, right here. If you see, do you see that there is a line y equals to x in between?
Yeah.
So I will write 2-3 pointers here, which you have to keep in mind. Y is equal to ln x is a reflection of y is equal to e raised to power x in y equals x. Is that clear first?
Yeah.
Do you see that happening here?
In
the same way, if you start plotting these also, for ln x, you will see the same, you will see this graph. You pick, connect these points, you will get a graph like this, the way we did for this one. Okay. Second, I'm just writing one more thing here, that y equals ln x and y is equal to e raised to power x. They are inverse functions of each other. Okay, so which means, first of all, reflection हम कैसे करते थे? Reflection का मतलब हुआ that if this is your point here, this point will become this point here. ये reflect हो रहा है यहाँ पे, ये point इधर आ जाएगा. Rest every point will become here. हर एक point इधर आ जाएगा. That's what reflection means. Mirror image. Mirror is kept in between. Y is equal to x is the mirror. ये बात समझ आई?
Yeah.
Right. So while plotting, these are the only things that you need to keep in mind. Okay. So this part is understood.
Yeah.
Okay. Now the questions are very, very simple. I will be doing a few. So do not take logarithmic graphs or natural graphs as something very different. Whatever you've learned in log, just that now the base is going to be E. That's all. ये mind में रखना है and then questions को solve करना है. ठीक है ना?
Yeah, they are graph questions.
No, they will not be graph questions. They will be solved in the same way like you've been solving other questions till now. So first question is e to the power of ln 2. Okay. Can I just, to make it simple for me, and because we are used to this, log to the base e of 2, can I write it like this?
Yeah.
That should be equal to x. This is just for convenience. You will not do like this. This is just for
Why is
convenience.
it equal to x?
Let's take that equal to x. We used to take it as a particular value because we have to find the value for this. So I'm assuming it to be equal to x, which means my value is x, right? My base is e, and what is the exponent? Log e of 2, log to the base e of 2. So can I say that if I do log I'll just write it. What are the bases? This is my base. This is the base, exponent, and value.
So
Correct?
we have to take 2 logs.
Because इस case में the exponent is only the log. So उसको भूल जाओ. उसको भूल जाओ कि वो क्या exponent. How do we take it usually? How do we take it?
It's like a number.
It's like, right. So
no, I mean we take the exponent down, right?
We take the exponent down. Yeah. Then
just before the log.
Suppose ये अगर आप ऐसे solve कर रहे होते 10 raised to power x is equal to 10 raised to power x is equal to 2. तो क्या करते हैं हम इसमें?
x log 10 is equal to log 2.
Okay, और इसको मैं लिखती कैसे? X is equal to 2, or I can
log to the base 10, 2 is equal to x.
Okay, so same way log to the base e of x should be equal to how much?
How do we know that we have to make 2 logs or 1 log, like the first method I said, or this method? How do we know?
It's the same thing. It's just 2 interpretations. So I just want you to keep both in mind. It doesn't matter. You will get to the same thing. Okay? So just keep
x is 2.
X to the power of, here what did you say?
No, over here it's different. This is x is 2, right?
X is equal to 2. So log to the base e of x is equal to log to the base e of 2, right? Now only difference is now you are not going to press log in calculator. You have to press ln. बस ये ध्यान रखना है.
But do we need to do it at all in this one?
No, in questions में नहीं, but keep that in mind that this is become base e, and what you press in your calculator is log to the base 10.
So like log 2 to the base e will be ln 2.
Right. So I showed it here as log e, but we are not going to show it like this. We have to show it like ln, and this one also becomes ln. Is it clear?
Yeah.
Okay, na? And even this will be ln. Just for our convenience, I showed it in this way. Clear हुआ ना बेटा? चलो next. So तरीका same है. No difference at all. The way you're just that the base is different. That's all. Next question. E raised to power 1/2 ln 9. Base क्या है?
E.
Base is E. What is the index?
1/2 ln 9.
Base, index.
So will we put log or will we put ln to the base E?
Whichever way. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. Doesn't matter. आपकी मर्जी. But I'm just making you understand this. आप किसी भी तरीके से करो, that's fine. मैं अभी क्या करूँ इधर?
ln x is equal to 1/2 ln 9.
ln x is equal to, so log to the base e of x is equal to
1/2
क्वेश्चन में ln दिया है log 9, right? Right? So which means,
so can we take ln to that side in the denominator?
no, not yet. So I'm just going to do one more change. Can I write this as log 1/2, 9 as 1/2?
Yeah.
So can I write this is ln x is equal to ln 3?
Yeah.
Right?
So we don't have to use calculator at all.
We will not, no, in these questions you will not. Okay. So this one is becoming 1/2. ln will get cancelled. So x is equal to under root of 9. So finally, x is equal to plus minus 3. These are two answers.
Plus minus.
Plus minus, because it's root 9, right? ठीक है ना? Clear हुआ?
Yeah.
Okay. Next question. E raised to power 2x minus 1 is equal to 6.
So we won't take log at all now.
We are taking log, na?
No, we'll take that ln one, right?
Yes, that is also log. It's just given a special status because I hope I've written above, no? Just that this log to the base e is written in a different way. That's all. But
so ln 6 is equal to 2x minus 1. This time it has no ln, right? On the other side.
This time it has no ln.
So
right.
Do we have to find it from the calculator?
So now you will find it from the calculator that abhi isme kya aa gaya? 2x minus 1. And then you got, because you took ln e aaya, which means log to the base e of e, right? And this is ln e, right? So 2x minus 1, this part became 1 because
I didn't do that.
Acha, how did you do?
That e I made it the base. So that becomes ln, and then 2x minus 1 comes on RHS. So 6 is 6 comes in the place of e. So ln 6 is equal to 2x minus 1.
Which is absolutely correct. ln 6 is equal to 2x minus 1. And I have done the same thing. I'll tell you what exactly I've done. So here you have 2x minus 1. So taking ln on both the sides. So this 2x, I'm doing it the other way now. This 2x minus 1 comes below. What do you get? ln of e, right? So ln means log to the base e of e. This itself becomes 1, right? So you are left with only 2x.
Why did you put e again? But ln is already log e, right?
But earlier there was no, okay. So what I have done is, just have a look again. Earlier there was no log. This was the question, hold on. So I solved it the other way now this time, okay, just to show you something. This is your question. This is the question. You're supposed to find out the value of x, correct? Taking log on both sides. So I'm taking ln e to the power of 2x minus 1, which is equal to ln 6, correct?
Yeah.
Log to the base e. The moment I do this, this 2x minus 1 will jump down. So it becomes 2x minus 1. And I'm only left with ln of e is equal to ln of 6. ln of e is nothing but log to the base e of e, which should be equal to 1.
Yeah.
Right? Got the point now?
Yeah.
So which means 2x minus 1 is equal to ln 6. अब आपको ln 6 की वैल्यू निकालनी है.
Is the final answer 1.40?
The final answer is x is equal to ln 6 plus 1 upon 2. Let me check. You got it now? Karna kaise hai?
Yeah.
Understood the way? It's the same thing, no change, just that now it's not base 10. It's just log 6, just it's log to the base e divided by 2. कितना है आंसर?
1.40.
Absolutely correct. So x is approximately 1.40. ठीक है, absolutely correct. Understood now, Niti?
Yeah. Is there